I'd like to begin this video with an apology, because the video I uploaded yesterday, there were issues with it. First of all, the same video got uploaded twice, and I have no idea why. And secondly, the version which was uploaded wasn't the final edit. And I've been having a few glitches with my editing software recently, and I think I've resolved it. And when I say resolved it, I mean I've uninstalled and reinstalled it and then restarted my phone. It should be clear now, this channel does not operate on a particularly high budget. And because there aren't any really light-hearted or fun stories in the news today, I thought instead we'll look at some video clips of people acting very bizarrely on the internet. There are 5 clips and they get stranger with each one. And we have to bear in mind that these are people who've either recorded themselves and posted it online, or they've signed a release form to allow their image to be used online. Let's begin though with some good news. Elvis Presley isn't dead.
With a company, come on and do the J-High rock with me, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole same block was dancing to the J-High rock, 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 rock. Sad Cypress sitting on a block of stone, we're over in the corner weeping all alone.
If Elvis was alive today, he would be 89 years old. So if that was him, we could say, yeah, the guy still got some moves. But that man looked more like Elvis just before he died in 1977, and I thought the music of the King of Rock and Roll was rather well known. It is to me, I'm an Elvis fan. Yet he was singing Jailhouse Rock like he's never heard the song before. He doesn't know when the lines come in, or even the basic timing of the song. It puts me in mind of someone who's put 12 pints of lager down his neck and decided to have a go at karaoke. And the dance moves, I know that guy thinks he looks like Elvis, but to me it looks more like someone who's either having a seizure or an extremely public nervous breakdown. And then he's edited it and put it online thinking the world needs to see this. Next up, we have some cookery advice.
This is how to make your salt at home taste better and give it a little more flavor. So what I do is I just pour a little bit of salt that I have in a big container into this like that. And I just normally measure with my eyes, not physically but mentally. And then I take some table salt, and all you're gonna do is just put a couple little dashes of it in there like that, not too much. And what this is going to do is when the flavors combine, it's going to give it a really nice zest, and it's going to taste great on whatever you put it on. Sometimes I pick up notes of maybe some smokiness, and even it can burn my tongue a little bit. So good luck. Let me know if you use this on your foods.
Now, I'm not a foodie. I'm basically a human skip. I'll eat anything that's edible, so maybe I'm missing something. But it sounds like what that woman is saying is the way to enhance the flavour of salt is to add salt. And maybe the texture of table salt is different to whatever it is she's got in that glass dish, but I'm fairly certain the flavour will be exactly the same. And saying it burns her tongue, yes love, raw salt will do that to you, and if she's consuming it in those quantities, she'll be dead very, very soon. To me, this is akin to someone saying, what we need to bring out the flavour in this salmon isn't lemon juice or herbs, which if you're watching in the New World, you say herbs, you make the H silent. That baffles me. Anyway, it's not lemon juice or herbs. What we need to bring out the flavour of this salmon is more salmon. So that's cookery, that's food. Next up, what happens when it comes out the other end?
A bit of toilet paper. It has like grooves in it. So you stick it in the groove, and then you wrap it around, and then you stick it in the groove, and then you reach however you want to reach, and you wipe your ass. And then this is like spring loaded, so if you spring and you're in the toilet, this falls off. Because the spring kicks out the toilet paper. So yeah, I am just sitting on the toilet fully clothed. I'm not currently pooping. But yeah, I have a wand that I use to take.
Essentially, that clip could be called "I'm so fat I can't wipe my own arsehole, but I've got a special tool that allows me to do it." I would have loved to have seen that idea getting pitched on Dragon's Den or Shark Tank. Hi, dragons. Have you ever worried that there are some people who are so obese they can't reach their own rectums? Well, here's the solution. But when she talks about the spring removing the toilet paper and then pulls it off with her hand, oh God, no. And sorry to be crude here, I would have thought the amount of sweat she must have in her arse crack would mean that the paper would just dissolve of its own accord. And then points out that she's fully dressed. She's not actually taking a dump. She's not parking her breakfast. She's not bombing the porcelain dam. Well, thanks for letting us know, love. Otherwise, that would have been weird. Next up, we have a Twitch streamer explaining what she'll do if she ever has a son.
No, it's over, Ina. It's over. Like, if I were to have a boy, we better pray to God that he's gay. We better start indoctrinating him day one. We have to either make him trans or make him gay. We are not having a cisgender straight son.
If she has a son, she's going to indoctrinate him into being either gay or trans, in what feels like some hideous reverse conversion therapy. Now, if she's got herself knocked up, if she's sprog farming, I'm assuming the father would be a straight man. Or more likely, just a turkey baster. This is like the opposite of when gay kids were coming out to their parents in the 80s and early 1990s. Some lad going, "Mum, Dad," well, no, just Mum, "I've been doing some thinking and I think I'm straight." And the mother would then break down crying going, "What did I do wrong?" I think the underlying issue is she's probably just unconsciously angry at her father. Maybe he didn't get her the pony she wanted for her 6th birthday, so now she projects this rage out onto all heterosexual males. There's one clip left to go. Talking of ponies.
Welcome to Pony Play.
Ready, set, go! Yeah!
Today we're out here having a pony play competition where people compete in events and classes just the same as real horses do.
Is it just me, or are those gentlemen lunatics masquerading as sexual deviants? Because clearly it's a fetish thing. Because I'm no expert on equestrian events, but I've never seen anything to do with horse riding where the human in the equation is running around in their underwear. And to relate it to the previous clip, I bet the parents of those gentlemen are thinking, why couldn't he just be gay? And I say that because we all know how those horses are going to get ridden after the event. What happened there for those men? As adolescents, were they at the theatre and got their first hard-on when they saw Dobbin the pantomime horse? And as for the chap whose face we see, there are people who know him. Today is Monday. There's a fair chance he's been to work. And I bet if he works in an office, someone's taking the new starter to one side over by the water cooler and saying, "Look, that guy over there, Jeff, whatever you do, don't fucking ask him what he got up to at the weekend." That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as ever, thanks for watching. If Elvis were alive today, he would be 89 years old. So we could see in that, fuck that up, didn't I? It'd be called "I'm so fat I can't wipe my own arsehole." And before seeing that clip, in my 46 years on this earth, I've never thought about how anyone else wipes. I don't think about how I do it. I learned to do it at a very young age, and I've continued to do so. It's that she's just angry with her father at a subconscious or unconscious level. Because maybe when she was 6 years old, she would have fucking wanked that up. Didn't get her a pony. I could have made that much darker. We all agree that those gentlemen are clearly just lunatics masquerading as sexual deviants. Because give her full fucking bollocks to it.